Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this Tuesday night Virtual Blue Angels winter training practice. I'm Burner, and I'll be streaming my cockpit view today. And as you saw from the intro card, Virtual Blue Angels is currently recruiting. So if you like what you see tonight, like to become part of the team, go to virtualblueangels.com and put in your application. Accepting applications for another week and a couple days.
Channel switched.
Takeoff checks.
Buddy.
Burner.
Hey, Rick.
Check your smoke pressure on. Check from saturating norm. My heading is 041. Check your waypoint 1. Check altimeter setting 2978 for a center point elevation of 0 feet. Check your burn 0. Check your ACS 15, 30, 30, 41. Down. Check your fuel DC armed. Lights out.
Buddy.
Burner.
Hey, Rick.
Check your smoke pressure on. Smoke on. Smoke off.
So as I said, this is one of our first winter training flights of the year.
Go clear.
Burner. And it'll just be a 3-ship diamond, and then we have air brake, last year's number 6 pilot, this year's number 5 pilot, and he'll be practicing the 5 profile tonight. Scared myself for a second there. Every once in a while, my rudder pedals are not connected when I first join the game.
Coming left.
I try to always,
Right.
do a wipeout, but so busy setting the stream and everything up tonight that I forgot to do my wipeout. And I'm going to fly the 4 position for tonight's takeoff, and then I'll switch over and get a little left wing practice in. Okay, boss.
Boss, up 74%. Let it roll. Stand the covered wagons. Ready, split.
Solos, ready to switch 16, boss.
Boss from 16, com 2.
Ready.
Burner.
Boss up 16, com 2.
Buddy.
Burner.
Oh, rudder bad Hey, Rick. rudder. Stand by. See ya.
User left your channel.
Looks like Marty forgot to do a wipeout as well.
Ease and power.
It's a chronic condition of flight sim pilots, is the most neglected piece of flight control kit, rudder pedals.
Easy brakes. A little more brakes. Easy brakes. Coming right, so okay.
Normally when I stream, I'll turn on my little eye tracker, but forgot to enable it for tonight's flight. Be sure to do it on the next one. Should be streaming again on next practice, which is Thursday night. See if Marty pulls a little further forward. Okay, boss.
Boss. Easy brakes. A little more brakes. Easy brakes. Brakes. Air brake.
Controls wiped out.
Solos, ready to go, boss.
Boss, clear for takeoff. What's your com? Check your breaker brake off. Check your nose, whistling on maneuver. Diamond half scroll cage. Left turn out.
Ready.
Burner. Diamond has clears on 9. Let's go!
Let's run them up.
Alright, set the brakes. Run it up to our pre-briefed RPM. Give Marty a nod. Let him know I'm ready. Cinch my headset.
Smoke. On. Off. Brakes now. Burners ready now. Power set.
Already had a little wiggle there that made me nervous, so I'm just going to give him a little breathing room. Here.
Little drive. And up we go. A little more pull.
And now that I'm established in the slot,
Right turn
Gonna-
burners ready now.
make the transition over to left wing.
Easing. More power. Easing power. Okay. A little pull. Roll out. Adding power. Adding more power. Up we go. A little more pull. And just a little power.
I was a little loose and fell a little aft on that opening squirrel cage.
Critical 5-5.
The
Easy
wing sight
power.
picture is looking
Easy,
straight
more
down.
power, a little pull.
Straight down the leading edge of the
Easy
wing.
power.
And I want to be able to see 2 lines of text at the front of the text, so the S in super.
Ease in the pull. Smoke. Off. Come on left. Adding a little
All right.
power.
That's first maneuver done. Now
Comes
we
the
are
pull.
we're smoke off, and we can kind of relax for just a second before we go into the Diamond 360.
Ease in the pull. Rolling out. We're by the crowds at the Diamond 360.
Ready.
Turner, take it in.
Easing power. Easing more power. Come left. Coming further.
Ready.
Coming further.
Turner,
Comes the pull. We're in 360.
Ready.
Turner.
Smoke.
A little low.
On. Center point. Smoke. Off. Using the pole. Rolling out.
Use it out.
Adding power. Adding more power.
Nothing like a nice, tight Diamond 360 to kick off a good show. That maneuver, no matter how many times you do it, it's always fun.
Ready.
Burner.
Come left. Comes the pole. Little more pole. He's in the pole. Rolling out. The dime roll.
Ready.
Burner.
Smoke. On. Up. We you. Okay. A little hole.
Got a little flat at the end.
He's in the pole.
Underrolling it.
Smoke. Off. Come left.
And as I
Using
mentioned
willpower.
earlier, we are in the middle of our recruiting drive. Recruit training flights have already started. And one of the positions we are looking to fill
A little more pole.
is the one I'm in right now, number 3 left wing. So,
More left
you
turn
like
is
what
the
you're
dime
seeing?
double.
Ready.
burner. And you have what it takes. I invite you to apply. This could be
He's
you.
in the pole. Rolling out. The dime double roll.
Ready.
Burner.
Smoke. On.
Let's ease it out to half clear.
Little pole. Ready, hit it.
Take it in.
Smoke off. Coming right. Comes the pole. A little more pole. Adding power. He's in the pole. Rolling up. On the cross, the diamond dirty loop, taxi lights on.
Ready.
Burner. And reach up and flick on my taxi light. I fell a little aft while my hand was off the throttle. As you saw, we just completed the diamond aileron roll. A maneuver that takes a lot of time
Stand by
for the
boards.
team
Boards.
to gel. And even after we're
right.
gelling, there's still about 25% luck involved that nobody has a particularly high ping any given night.
A little pole.
Now we're
Little
going to
more
get dirtied up.
pole.
Gear and hook for the dirty loop.
Just into the gear. Gear. Drop the hooks. Boards up. Adding power.
I fell a little aft on that dirty up. In years previous, the team would go to an aft set formation for this maneuver. And
He's in the
from what we can tell,
pole.
they don't do that anymore. It's just a regular diamond set.
Rolling out. Diamond dirty loop.
Ready.
Burner.
Smoke on. Burner's ready now. Up we go. A little more pull.
The Blue Angel show is
Vertical 4-5.
Pretty-
Burner's ready now.
pretty neatly divided
Power.
into maneuvers that are
Using more
straight
power.
up
Extend
fun.
to the boards.
and
Using
maneuvers
power.
that
A
are
little
really tricky.
pull.
And this definitely falls into the lot of fun category.
A little pull.
Jet's nice and slow, not too twitchy or anything.
Ease in the pull. Adding power. Smoke. Off. Ease in the pull. Boards. Up. Coming right.
My boss got the power pushed way up.
Stem of the gear. Gear. Up. Ease in low power. Stem with the
Thank you,
hooks.
boss.
Hooks. Up. Ease in the pull. Coming back to the left.
And next we're going to go right into a maneuver that's in the other category of really tricky. So, because we'll be flying the slot position in the next show season, I'm going to take the opportunity to
Diving, or so you have the double farmal flaps auto.
Ready.
Burner. I'll look down, double check my flaps are indeed in auto. And as you can see, I flicked that switch there on the instrument panel, or top of the instrument glare shield, to turn on my inverted fuel tanks.
Double farmal inversion speed pumps on.
Ready.
Burner, pumps on. And we'll just do a cross check. Make
Ease
sure
in the
that
pull.
our pumps are indeed on. And we got our indicator lights letting us know on the right
Pull.
that they're functioning correctly.
Double farmal.
Ready.
Burner. I'm a little out of position.
Go fast. Boston said 430. Ready. Hit it.
Boss of fibbing. You ain't no 430. That was 440 on the nose. Take it in.
No. On. Oh,
I
sorry.
must have thought I would miss the call. Which, granted, we were very late into this maneuver. I'm
Oh, look, that
a
way.
bit aft, but I'm going to keep what I got. It's safe, keep it steady.
Ready, break.
Ready, roll. Roll it up.
Off. Reset trim.
Offset to the side.
Still your call there, Murder. 405. Come on.
Oh, good. We were late getting into that one.
$390, a little pull. $385.
Got 3 balls.
Oh, spun the crash of the fan brake. Pumps off.
Ready.
Burner, pumps off.
Smoke on. Smoke off. Easing the pull. Rolling out.
Take it
Easy
in.
power. Easy.
Now offset and pre-stage
Power.
for the fan brake, which is just a right echelon banana pass. So I'm gonna
Easing power.
get a little breathing room and get a little on the flat side so that I can track
Coming left.
the formation as we
Right
turn
echelon.
left.
Ready.
Burner. And once we
Comes the pull.
have our power and our fore aft set,
Bang it
I'll
set.
start
We're in Denver.
easing it in and get the heads aligned. Runner.
Smoke on.
And this is not looking like a great one on my part. Got quite a bit of head misalignment here.
Center points. Coming back to the right.
This maneuver is actually
Good
toughest
on.
from the 3 position. Order. Because
Smoke.
you got to be
Off.
flying
power.
off of the guy in front of you
Getting more power.
while also remaining super steady for the slot pilot, which is outside of you.
Pull.
And I
Ease in the pull.
missed the smoke off transition there, so I'll do a
Roll
late
it.
transition. We call it go diamond, but the formation doesn't actually start the transition back to diamond until the smoke off call comes.
We're in front of the crowd, so the change, bro.
Runner.
Ease low power. Coming right. Go off this one.
Ready.
Runner. Pretty cross, Marty. As you can probably tell, starting with the double farvel, that kicks off the trickier formations of the show. And once we get to the line abreast loop, we'll be pretty much done with the tricky bits and onto the purely fun bits. They're all really fun. But some are a little more yeehaw than others.
In the pull.
And Marty's rolling a little deep. He was saying at the beginning of the flight he was
Out.
feeling a little off.
The change.
Totally understandable.
Ready.
Runner. Maybe in the real world we would take a break, but this is a sim,
Smoke.
so
On.
consequences not as severe as
Up
the real world.
we go. A little more pull.
So thank Marty if you see him for being a trooper.
Okay.
Again, we're just lining up heads. Diamond. And with the diamond call, we'll transition from left echelon to diamond. Oh, we got a little low. Luckily, boss was rolling into me, so I just had to wait for him. Diamond.
A little pull. Ease in the pull. Smoke off. Come left.
Now, Air Brake, who's been all by his lonesome for this whole show, will be finishing his sneak pass and joining up for the line abreast loop.
Pull. A little more pull.
In a full formation, the slot pilot would be
Ready.
Runner.
Adding power.
Ready.
300. Easy. Adding more power.
Normally the slot pilot would be outside of me, so you
340.
can see I'm flying
Easing some
a
pull.
slightly depressed
Roll out the
position.
back. The line of our sleep. The line of rest.
Ready.
Runner.
Ready. Get for
Oh man. This is actually Air Brake's first night flying the 5 profile, so cut him some slack as well.
Level.
He made it there
Smoke.
just in the nick of time.
A little power. Up we go. A little more pull.
Wide, so I'll just creep it in laterally. Try to get to approximately the same distance as Marty. Marty sets it, and it's my job to match it.
Vertical 6-0. Easing power.
Boss sneaking a peek
Easing
over at us.
more power. A little pull. Easing power. A little more pull. Easing power. A little pull.
Yeah, looks like boss had second thoughts on that bottom.
He's in the pull. Adding power. Go down the
Ready.
Runner. And we're going to stay high. Let air brake tuck underneath.
Stinger.
Smoke off. Air brake detach.
Eric's clear.
Calm left.
Kind of like air brake forgot that was his call
User
there.
left your channel.
We'll have a little debrief note. We hang out high like that until the stinger call comes. That means both slot and 5 have made their transition into the stinger formation. And it's safe for 2 and 3 to step down into the normal diamond spot. I was actually I was too high in that transition. You kind of just want to keep it flat.
Rolling out.
But
By the
better
cross of the
to
vertical
keep
brake.
it safe.
Boss A2.
Ready.
Runner 7-3. Well, coming a little out. So I have less. We did a little fuel check there. I got less fuel than boss because I'm in the F model.
Calm left. Trail it.
Ready.
Runner. So where there would be 1,000 pounds of gas, there's another ejection seat behind me.
Pull. A little further left.
I got
Ease
the
in
vertical brake
pull.
starting in trail. We'll transition into diamond
Pulling out.
and then break apart.
Vertical brake.
Ready.
Runner. And I'm notoriously bad when I am asked to fly one of the wing positions at setting my roll angle properly at the brake. So we'll see how I do.
Up we go. A little more pull. Adding power.
We're going to transition into the aft set because it's a
Smoke.
braking maneuver.
Ready, brake.
I'm just going to overroll this thing a little bit.
Off. Horizon. Boss is pointing at the card. 250. 300. 350. Leveling.
There's boss in the center of my vision. He's pulling. Oh, I'm pulling.
410. Coming left.
He's cooking. Luckily, his first turn is a left turn, so he'll be closing the distance to me.
400. He's in the pull. Coming back to the right.
And of course, all good things must come to an end, so he's going to go back the other direction.
395. A little pull.
All our rejoins are what's called bearing line rejoins, so I'm going to pull up while I'm looking down the leading edge of his wing, and then slide over
390. A
into
little
the
further right.
position. Got 3 boss.
Boss. Little pull. Front of the crowds. Barrel brake.
Ready.
Right. And this next maneuver, barrel roll brake, is another braking maneuver, as the name implies. So we're going to be flying in an aft set, and you can tell we're in aft set by the fact that I can only see
Rolling.
what's called the
out.
bug, the hornet that's
barrel brake.
painted on the fuselage. Burner. Getting a little flat in the rollout.
Smoke. On. Up we go. A little more pull. Okay.
And we're rolling in the vertical to put ourselves
Easy
from
power.
perpendicular to the show line to parallel with the show line.
More power. A little pull. A little more pull.
This is quite possibly the
Little
hardest
more
maneuver
pull.
that boss will fly all night. And he's getting the nose quite buried. Hopefully he's got enough pull and he's got the number he's looking for. Yeah, we're good. Lots of pull, but we're safe.
Ready, break. Smoke off. Roll over.
And we're just going to turn to lead a little speed, make sure we end up behind
340
boss. But plenty of speed there. And once
360
again,
using
boss is
power.
coming at us, so making our job easy.
Using some pull. Rolling on some mic. 370 behind the cross with a low break cross. Boss 100.
Burner 200.
Burner 300.
380. Coming for left.
And once again, bearing line rejoin into the aft set. Got 3 balls.
Boss, a little pull. A little more pull.
Hope you're all enjoying the stream tonight.
Be show right. Using the pull. Roll.
It's gonna be tricky.
I'll
have to really get on it. Burner. Boss letting us know we're not
On.
quite lined up right. But no big deal. He lets us know so we can make adjustments. Very big.
One mile mark.
Actually a little ahead, it seems
Mile
like.
and a half. Mark coming left.
Yep, definitely was ahead. It was too fast. And I'm setting my G. I'm looking for the boss. And I'm going to try to cross underneath him. I was very
Descending,
loose and I was
accelerating.
very low.
Right.
But it was a consequence of
Mile and a half. Mark. 370.
me being ahead at the turn back.
1 mile. Mark 370.
I'm very late. Just going to
Half
plug
a
in the right
mile.
burner.
Mark.
Oh yeah, super late.
Center point.
Marty,
Off.
not on
Coming left.
altitude. He is really going to get chewed out for that one. Carried too much speed in that
Easy
rejoin.
pull. Rolling out.
So I literally could not pull any tighter there. That was max performance of the jet. I'm pulling to
390 coming right.
loose slot until we're behind the line and then transition over to the left wing.
Ah, a little pull. Using power. Using more power. 390.
Low brake crosses seem to fall into 2 categories.
Easy
There's
power.
ones where everything is zen and nice, and there's ones that are a comedy of
375.
errors.
Using the pull.
Got 3 balls.
Boss.
That was definitely
Using the pull.
the comedy of
Rolling
errors
out.
category.
We're in front of the cross of the burner. 270.
Right.
Burner.
Stand by the boards. Boards. Coming right.
We got the boards out. We call the air brake. And getting slowed
Ah,
up for
little
the burner 270, which is without a doubt my least favorite maneuver of the show. It's both not very impressive in a sim. In real life, it's awesome, right? You got a gazillion pounds of thrust pointed at the
Easy
crowd
nipple.
in Afterburner. It's very impressive. In a sim, doesn't quite have the same
Rolling
impact,
out.
and it is
Burner
simultaneously
270.
Right.
burner.
Marty, checks on.
Simultaneously very difficult and not
Smoke.
particularly
On.
exciting. But let's give it our best. We got this. Most important thing is
Boards.
to have
Up.
your throttles as matched
Coming
as you
left.
can get
So,
them.
okay.
But when you put the
Burners
boards
ready
in,
now. Comes the pull. Just ready now. Easing power. Easing more power.
So now that the burners are out, I'll start creeping it in on our spacing, just to make the optical at show center look balanced. Make the formation look balanced. Marty's doing the same thing on the right side. As you can see, I did not match power or pull particularly well there. I'll definitely be taking safeties at the end of the flight for that. And as we're rolling out, let's ease it back out.
Smoke. Off. Off. Man, the place is cracking all day today. Easing power.
Young camel, still going through puberty apparently. Ease it out. With that ease it out call, just letting Marty on the right wing know that it's time to go into the Delta set, which is deeper.
390.
So instead of seeing 2 lines of text on Boss's jet, we'll be seeing 1 line of text.
.380.
Try to give air brake a nice smooth ride. He'll be outboard of me for the next few
380. We're in
maneuvers.
left turns of the Delta roll, boss 6-3.
Right.
Right now.
Air brake, 5. Job for boss.
Boss. He's in the pole. Rolling out. The Delta roll.
Right.
Right now.
Air brake.
Smoke. On. Up we go. A little more pull. Okay.
And I'm getting a little flat at the start of the roll. That's not good. If you go flat, then solo on the outboard position is going to have a hard time kind of looking through you and lining up the heads and seeing boss. And the flat again there.
Pull.
You can follow along at home. If you can see 2 lines of text, I'm wrong.
He's in the pole. Come left.
Still a lot of fun.
Smoke. Just kidding. Disregard.
So, as you heard there, we leave our smoke on in the Delta sequence until it's time to move the solos rearward for the fleur-de-lis.
We're in a left turn, simply flirtily.
Right.
Burner.
Air brake.
Smoke. Off.
Shift that.
And with
Jeez,
that
local.
shifted call,
Roll on some mic.
air brake would be letting the other solo, who's not here, know that it is time to move to the aft position.
A little power. He's in the pole. Rolling out. The flirtily.
Right.
Burner.
Air brake.
And up we go. A little more pull. Smoke. On. Ready, break.
Ready, roll! Take it in.
User left your channel.
The right burner plugged in, catch up with boss. And then same procedure as always. Catch that bearing line, and then work our way in.
Easy
This
power.
time, doing it
Easy
while
more
inverted.
power.
Diamond.
A little pull. A little more pull. He's in the pole.
goal there is
On
for
left.
all 3 wingmen in the diamond to rejoin as one and to get that rejoin done by the inverted point so that it happens
Little
when we're plan form with the crowd, making for a nice,
ease, a
nice
little
cool
pull,
optical
coming back
effect.
to the right.
So half of that maneuver is getting the rejoin done in a timely fashion, and the other half is
Adding
getting synced
power.
up with the other wingmen so that you're not beating anybody or lagging behind in the
A little
rejoin.
pull.
Contact
Fixed time.
Smoke. Off.
And
350.
with that
User joined
contact
your
call, we'll go from our diamond position that we rejoined in back into Delta, because the air brake is called that he is
350.
got a visual
Go on, it's a little
speed
bit.
on the diamond, and he doesn't need the smoke on anymore, so we kick the smoke off.
360. Ease in the pull. Rolling out. 390.
You got it. Boss.
Boss. We are sent the Delta Loop Break Cross. Boss 200.
Right front.
Burner 600.
Every plan.
I need just a little power. That Delta Loop Break Cross.
Right.
Burner.
Airbag.
And up we go. A little more pull.
We'll keep our smoke off until we're ready to break.
Vertical 5-4. Easing power. Easing more power. Center point. Rebreak. Smoke. Off. 380. 1 mile. Mark 380. Mile and a half. Mark 380. 2 miles. Mark 380. 2.5 miles. Mark smoke on. Up we go. Big power. Vertical 49 250. Horizon 74 220. Easing power. Easing the pull. Ready roll hat. 3 miles. Mark leveling. 380.
Very much ahead.
2.5 miles. Mark 400. 2 miles.
Bottom down a
Mark
little on the
400.
low side there.
Mile and a half. Mark 400. 1 mile. Mark 400. Half a mile. Mark.
Bingo. Bingo.
Center point. Smoke off.
Much better altitudes that time. And because I was slow there at the cross, makes
390
for a
coming left.
much easier rejoin on boss.
Oh, a little pull.
That one's definitely a lot more impressive from the ground.
380.
In the cockpit, I'm mostly just laser focused on numbers and cross checks. And I came in a little aft on that one.
380 easing power.
I'll take a safety
Use a little
for
pull,
that
roll a
rejoin.
little
Wasn't
bit.
paying close enough attention. Should have had a little bit more offset
Easing more
until I had met the bearing line.
power. 370.
You left, boss.
Boss. We're in front of the crowd, so the Delta breakout.
Ready.
Right on.
Airbag.
As I said, we are in recruiting season. Recruit training flights have already begun. If any of the current crop of recruits are currently watching, Hey guys. Like I said, we'll be accepting applications for just a little while longer, about another
Fair
week and a couple days. And then we'll have just a couple more training flights after applications close. And then we'll make a decision on who's going to move on to the rush phase of tryouts.
He's in the pole.
So if you think this is
Rolling
pretty cool,
out. The Delta breakout.
Ready.
burner.
Airbag.
And you've got DCS and a stick and throttle
Smoke.
and
On.
preferably also rudder pedals. Put an application in at virtualblueangels.com. Just click on the recruiting section of our page.
Ready, break. Smoke. Off. Push over. $330. $350. $360 coming, right?
I've got my eye tracking dot off tonight, but you can probably tell where I'm looking just by virtue of everywhere I'm not looking is going to be rendered at a lower resolution. It's to save performance in virtual reality.
Got 4 ball.
Boss. One right turn is
man.
at the Delta left pitch up break runway 22.
Ready.
Burner.
Airbag.
Air brake must have been right next to me on that rejoin. He called we had 4. Like as soon as I was in, he's probably sitting there going, "Come on, man, get it together. Let's speed that up a little bit." And now we got our last maneuver, kinda semi-maneuver of the
Just
flight.
a little further, right?
So it's going to be the highest G's that will pull all flight, if you're in the diamond, that is.
Pull.
If you're a solo, then this is just
He's
Tuesday.
in the pole. Rolling out. The Delta left pitch up break runway 22.
Ready, left break up.
Right.
Airbag.
We're going to pop and roll and pull onto the downwind.
Pull to level. Center point, boss breaking.
Ready, break up.
Corner braking. Plug in the right burner and full deflection pull. Gonna bleed down to about 270. 270 on the nosy.
Smoke. Off.
Get lined up
gear
with
flaps.
boss.
Gear flaps. Boss gear flaps to go.
Ready, gear flaps, look up.
Burner gear flaps, hook up. And we'll just
Airbag.
check that that is real.
Pick to the green, stagger is right. 220 Marty.
220, burn it.
200 air brake. I'm slow.
200 Marty.
Keep the speed up.
210, burn it.
210 air brake.
180 Marty.
200, burn it.
210 air brake.
160 Marty.
180, burn it.
190 air brake.
150 Marty. Short final.
170, burn it.
180 air brake. Fibbing a little bit there.
140 Marty.
150, burn it.
170 air brake.
140 Marty.
140, burn it.
160 air brake.
140 all the way, Marty.
140 all the way, burn it.
140 all the way air brake. And we're a little bit high. You'll notice I'm actually flying a little over the on-speed indicator, and that's just so we're all coming in at the same speed, regardless of our fuel state. You can always come in a little bit flatter, so long as the nose is still over the horizon. Want to touch the nose wheel down first, that would be bad. And we touch down, flaps go to half, and we clear to the cold side of the runway. Burner's okay. Start getting her slowed down. Looks like Hamill is got it stopped pretty quickly up there. We clear to the cold side, so in case anybody has a problem and they need to carry through and do a go around, they've got the center of the runway to get it done.
Risque.
That's the flight. And we'll just wait for air brake to get pulled in. I don't know if he'll take the 4 spot or pulling up. Is he taking the 4 spot? Fill in all the gaps. Looking good over there. Still in one piece.
Okay, boss.
Always a plus.
Boss. Letting checks.
Buddy.
Right.
Airbrake.
Check your smoker off, check your tab, flaps auto, tax light off, reset trim, save your seat.
Buddy.
Right.
Airbrake.
Good
All right, thank you,
flying, guys.
everybody. I will be
Nice
going
job,
offline now. Like I said, we are recruiting. virtualblueangels.com. Send in your application. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for flying with us.